Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Give me a second while I pull up my chat here. Hello, hello. Oh, Jeannie, you're back. Yay. CA Cutie, hello. How you feeling, boo? Hey, Steph. Hey, M. Thank you for your donation, M. Appreciate your love. Hey, Jean. Oh, Baddie's here, too. Hey, Baddie. My little baddie girl. Marissa, hello. Doctor, hello. You're hanging out. Yay. Your presence is just enough. I'm glad you ain't forgot me, Batty. I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit. Y'all know how it goes. M's gonna be first on the donation list. Just heads up. Space Cowboy, hey. Yeehaw. Good to see you. Got quite a few spots to fill up, so just let it go for a minute. Anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend? Any hot dates? Hey, Jason. We in blue today. We got lots of blue here. I still don't know what those numbers are about next to the names, because, Gene, there ain't no way you're number 3. Road trip. Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. I need a good road trip in my life. You and the couch, huh? Oh, yeah. Today is my mom's birthday, so I'm gonna do some shopping tomorrow. It's slow today. Let me see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spots. Lucky number 13. Just a little bit longer. I just don't like to play catch up at the end, that's all. Just as long as that couch does you right, Jeannie, that's all that matters. My pillows do me right. Oh, thank you, Angelica. I'm gonna tell her. It's so cute, my grandson. He's like, Gigi, happy birthday. He FaceTimed with her. She was so happy. He doesn't really know how to pronounce it, so it's like, happy birthday, you. He's so cute. Thank you, Jean. I'll tell her. 67. You fell off the stairs. What the hell, Jeannie? Thank you. I don't wear socks on my stairs because every time I wear socks, it's like my feet want to go out underneath me. Oh my gosh, it was so cute, Jean. I got them on video too and sent it to her. Them baby loves. By my birthday, he's going to be talking real good. He'll probably sing the whole song to me. It's funny because he only wants to do it when he wants to do it, though. If you ask him to do it, and he looks at you crazy. She needs to stay on that couch. Quit playing with stairs. That arm is like a balance for you. You gotta reorganize your balance. I would be messed up. Like, I probably couldn't do much. Oh, come on, Philip. So I can start. Remember what I told you about my mom, Jeannie? You don't want to end up with the black eye, broken foot. It's not cute. It happens. The balance just is gone. Because she had to get her shoulder redone twice. You know what? It's my dog. It's my mom's dogs that get her too. Oh. Just sit still. Sit still. And take you some medicine, girl. And just relax. Breathe. Breathe in that light. Kiki, hello, babe. Welcome. Y'all, I'm sorry. We're just going to chill for a minute because that's too many spots open. We don't want to get me confused. Just another minute, though. I'm not going to wait forever. Oh. Well, at least you saw the doctor. I am doing great, Kiki. Thank you. Scorpio, hey, beautiful. Good to see you on this Friday. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. Em, are you here, babe? My birthday here, twin. Every time I hear the name Kiki, I'm like, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Thank you, MSL. Appreciate you. Are you LM on here? LM, okay. Thank you, LM. You'll be after M. Okay, you are here. Now we're going to get guidance. Right? Guidance. Let's see. Let's use the dragon deck to start. And then I'll get tarot. Jennifer, hello. Yes, babe, it's still open. Alright, and let's see. Em wants guidance on this position. What does she need to know? I just had deja vu. That's weird. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting is like this opportunity is an answered prayer, or manifestation, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You sent it out to the universe and you've had hope for this. You knew it was coming. And with the earth chalice, what I see here is this is an opportunity to advance in your money, the material things, like abundance. And then it says new world next to it. And these are all kind of golden, right? It's like your prayer went out and it's being answered. Now, I know you said there was some things you were concerned about, but I feel like they can work with you. You're kind of the one in control because, like I said, this is your manifestation. And this is the initiation into a new world, right? So get on the dragon and ride it. There's going to be people along the way. Maybe you're going to meet them at this new job that are going to also kind of build your soul tribe. Let me get some tarot, though. Let's see. But I do feel it's a golden opportunity. I wouldn't pass it up unless, it just they can't work with you. It may not be like an immediate, oh, you're going to make $500,000 a year, but there's steps you could take to go further, and I think you'll meet people in this position. But what do you have to say, Spirit, about like the hours and the money that she's concerned about? Okay. What I'm getting is your fears are starting to like come to the forefront. You see this as a great opportunity with the Emperor. You're like, yes, I've been asking for this. But then you get the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, like I can't do it. Like I'm gonna find every reason why I can't do it. And that's internal. That's something inside that you have to battle through, right? Um, I feel that if you miss this opportunity, it's gonna be like a cycle that has to repeat because I kind of feel like you're stepping into something new, the new world, right? And they're asking you trust, have hope. This is what you've asked for. Don't let your fear block something that could be really good for you. Um, don't make a reckless decision by any means. Don't, make sure that you can do it, first. Like, logically make a decision not based from your heart or your fear, but what does your soul tell you? Because I honestly feel like this is a place where you're going to be able to stand strong. And it's almost like Spirit's asking you to hope for the best, right? They will work in they will work with you. They will be able to accommodate you instead of looking at it as internally I can't do it, like looking for reasons because you're more powerful than you realize. And so, just like with a relationship, if you go into it with fear, you're going to be looking for all the wrong things, and then it's going to mess up the connection. So be careful of getting stuck in your head. If it's meant for you, you're going to get the offer. And Spirit's kind of like, this is something you've asked for. Here it is. What are you going to do with it? That's your choice, but I think it's going to be really good for you. purple and gold are really significant in this reading. I love it. So hopefully that answered your question, boo. And next we've got LM. And I love you, and I honestly feel like you're coming into a lot of really good things, so I'm proud of you. Of course, babe. All right, LM, I got you. Hold on one second. Let me put these up. Okay, between these two potentials, Jill and Alexandra, who is interested? All right, I'm going to have to do it, like, split up. Hold on. Jill and Alexandra. All right. Let's use this deck. I'm going to start with the Oracle on this, too, because it gives me a good, like, overall for each, so... Alright. Alright, show me Jill. How is Jill? What does LM need to know about Jill? Is Jill interested in hiring LM? Alright, now show me Alexandra. What's funny is they both kind of resemble each other, right? The world is showing like a moon, and then she's holding the moon, and then, you know, he's got like a heart in his sacral area, and he's got a heart in his sacral area, so it's like almost like they mirror each other. And then at the bottom I had blossoming abundance, so it kind of looks like you're just in a very abundant energy. But we're going to check and see which one would be better. They both look... Alright. Hold on. Alright, show me Jill. It's crazy. I split the deck to the Hierophant, Four of Wands. The Sun. And the Chariot. Okay. Now show me Alexandra. It's so funny. They're both very... And then I had the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. I think you're coming into a very abundant energy. You see this Two of Pentacles? I kind of feel it's attached to your destiny. So whichever choice you pick, as long as you go for it, there'll be victory, success, wish fulfillment, security. It's something you've been waiting for and manifesting with the Seven of Pentacles and the Star. With Jill, it looks like whatever they're going to offer you is going to be very clear. Very clear. It's going to be like you have an opportunity to move forward. You have an opportunity to, you know, kind of open a new door in your life. This other one, the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, this one looks also like it has potential to be very abundant, very connected to maybe your purpose even. In the Three of Cups, celebration. I think this decision is something that, you know, either way you go, it's not going to be wrong. But I don't know your situation. It just looks like they're both pretty good. I wouldn't be able to choose. But yeah, like it said, like, you know, that's a decision that you got to, like, pick. And they're, like I said, they're pretty much like mirror images of the other, so it's not like I can say no to either one. It's just which one is gonna be best for you, because I see happiness with both. They both look interested, because they both are giving you something: the world, the heart, abundance. I think they both want you. Like I said, the first one looks like they're more straightforward. They're like, this is what you would do, this is how you'll get there, this is, they're very clear. Now the other one looks like you're gonna be able to have like a more interpersonal relationship, but I feel like whoever is in charge may be more of like, it's my way, like they're more of the type to like propose things that are more in their favor than yours. So I guess I would say Jill would be like the most like, you'll know where you stand with them. And the other one just looks more like whoever's in charge is always going to be out for their best interest, but it will still benefit you. But I don't think they're as clear about their motives. But that's what I got. Thank you guys for your donations. All right, hello. You've been stressed. Any good news you need to know? Babe, I would say be careful of like letting your stress levels get too high, because that's probably why you're sick. A lot of times our nervous system reacts to that. It starts fighting the stress instead of like it leaves you more open for disease. So be careful of stressing. Maybe do some meditation, some Epsom salt baths. Okay. I got the 10 of Cups at the bottom. What I'm getting is right now you feel stuck. Now, what you need to say, instead of I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, say I need to gain a new perspective over my situation, right? A lot of times we worry about what other people think way too much, and it gets us like in a place of we don't know what's our thoughts and what's somebody else's thoughts. So Spirit's like, this is a time for you to recognize why you are where you're at and find the light in it. Don't look for the things that are wrong, start looking for the things that are right. I do feel you're going to receive some kind of communication that's going to make you very happy in the near future, and I think it's going to break you out of this hangman stance of trying to figure out, where I'm going, what I'm doing, and there's birds in the tree, so I feel like your spirit guides are putting you in pause for a reason. You need to be where you're at, but it won't be long, babe. It looks like you're going to come out of it and you're going to enter into like a very happy state. Whatever the message is, the opportunity is, whatever this is going to come in and like pull you out of that. As long as you can see the good and where you are, the more that you're open to receive more. Instead, like a lot of times people complain and they talk about all the things that are wrong instead of talking about all the things that are good, and sometimes, yeah, there might not be any good in the day, but there's always something. You're breathing, you have a roof over your head, and so instead of thinking of all the things that aren't right, maybe start talking to yourself like all the things that you're doing right for yourself and for your family, and it'll help change your perspective. But I hope you feel better, boo. I don't like you feeling sick. And thank you for always being here. Appreciate you, boo. No, babe, they haven't filled up yet. You are more than welcome to get a spot. Alright, so now we're on Genie. Hello, Sky. I don't even know how to say your name, so I'm not even going to try. It's what? Mega Bacon. Mega Sand Bacon. What? Mega Bacon. I just see bacon. Am I wrong? Something about bacon. Oh, let me catch up on the list. Yeah, just hold your question until I get to you. Mega Sand Bacon. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call you Bacon. Alright, so who did I miss? Donna. Bacon, and Sky. Megs and Bacon. Oh, like eggs and bacon. That's cute. My brain's not braining right now. Oh, thank you. Hello. Have an amazing weekend, my love. You're so smart, G. Eggs and bacon. Megs and bacon. That's cute. It did make me laugh. That's cute. I love originality. All right, Jeannie, you got to ask your question, my love. Talk to your Siri. And we still have 7 spots left, or 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Jeannie, I know you're here, so I know you're trying to get that question out. We're not gonna skip you, babe. Love for October. All right. Love for October. I can't believe my bracelet gave me a tan line. That's so crazy. I'm not even in the sun that much. Love for Halloween. All right. Sorry about that. I got distracted by the Megs and Bacon. It's saying hold tight, rest up, get your energy together. We got an Ace of Cups, the World, and the Four of Wands. Something big is coming in. Right now you don't see it. Right now you just need to take care of you. But it's like somebody's standing behind you. So they're very close. The Ace of Cups in the World, that's brand new energy. Four of Wands, stable, secure. So I honestly feel like you're gonna have a good October, but not at first. I think the first part of October you need to focus more on you and your home and those type of things, because you do have 2 4s here, 44. So that's all about your foundation. Work on that right now, getting healed up. So, if there's some sexy time that comes around, you'll be able to embrace it. They do for you too. I know. I try to take them off if I actually am out there trying to get a tan, but I'm not. Like, I'm still getting sun some way, somehow. I don't know how. But that's what I got for you, Jeannie. I love it. CA cutie. What do I see around your home life? Let's see. Okay. this feels like needing to go back to the basics. Um, Changing your home into something that's more playful, not so serious. I feel like a little bit of an excitement energy around what's to come. Right now, you're not seeing it, but I feel like you're starting to, I don't know, like change your energy to align with what's coming. Instead of being in the place of sitting there saying, well, I don't have this, I don't see this isn't working out, you know. And that's kind of like a collective theme, I think. It's like right now the energy is so heavy that it's hard not to be like complacent and just like going through the motions, the hamster wheel. But Spirit's like, get excited. Start enjoying life. Like, even if you don't feel like it, dance, sing, I don't know, get the energy and the momentum up, because that's kind of like what I'm getting is like the kids before Christmas, the night before Christmas, there's this anticipation of, I know I'm going to get presents in the morning, and they're so excited they can't sleep, right? So you need to think of what's to come almost as the presents that you're going to receive Christmas morning. There's an opportunity coming your way, the Fool. So it's like, bring some play back into your home. Maybe play games, do silly things, the things that you love, you know, creative things. Because I kind of feel like you've been in a funk of, like I said, like, ugh, ugh. And Spirit's like, you need to start bringing that excited energy back, because that's where energy flows, right? It doesn't flow from the everyday going through the motions blah. What? Yeah, that's what I got for you. Oh my gosh, they do that here all the time, but it's a big ass truck. It's like, vroom, vroom. I'm like, would you stop it? It's not that serious. Yes, AA, there's still a spot for you. Hey, Diamond Girl. Let me add y'all to the list real quick. Alright, Stephanie, how would Jonathan feel and react if he found out about the tarot thing? Okay. Let's see, how would Jonathan feel about the whole tarot thing? You know what? You would be surprised of if you know why you do something and you have like valid reasons, instead of like, because I think a lot of times if you doubt what you're doing, people will pick up on that and they'll try to like deter you from it. But I feel like I've had a really good response from people, even people that are in the church and, you know, like they're religious type people, Mormons and stuff. It's like they they even are, you know, like, hey, it's cool. But and that's kind of what I'm saying. The Six of Pentacles, it's like if you can tell them the reason why you have turned to it, or it like helps you and they see that, right? I think it's going to be fine. They may not understand it, but they're like, do what you want to do. Like, it's cool. It's, I honestly just, maybe it'll like plant a seed even into his own mind, right? To maybe not tell you about it, but go and do it for himself. You know, like, oh, maybe I'll get a reading. Maybe, you know, that would be a good idea for me to get some direction of where I'm going, and, you know, that type of thing. I don't think he'll be negative about it. I haven't really had a lot of people that are just like, You're the devil. Even if they think that, they still watch my channel, so it's all good. Hey, Lauren, welcome. All right, MM. Burton. No, you do not have to donate to have a reading. The free list is still open, but you just have to wait until I call you. General Love. All right, babe. No, I don't think he will. Like I said, I think it's your own fears, and if you go into it not trusting in yourself of what you do, the other person will kind of mirror that back. But if you're confident in what you do and what you trust, I don't think there'll be a problem. All right, General Love for my dearest M. I think there's some kind of conversation or some type of act that you've been waiting to happen in your relationship. Three of Wands, Hangman. I think it could have to do with your home, your family, something like that, especially because the Ace of Wands plus the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands. Maybe this is like combining the households or the start of something that's going to help to build that secure foundation for your future. It's kind of been in limbo, and I think you've been like manifesting it. Three of Wands, like you've been waiting for it to happen. It looks like very soon you're going to get what it is that you wanted, or at least the conversation will be started about how are we going to make this move, you know, how are we going to make this happen. Getting perspectives from like all sides. And I had the Four of Swords at the bottom. So it's definitely been something that's been on your mind. Maybe like when you're sleeping, when you're praying, when you're manifesting, wanting to move things into something that you understand better or that can work better for your household as is. But that's what I got. Of course you can join the list, Culture. Thank you for being here. All right. Angelica. Girl, I've been feeling like that too. I think it's the way that I've always understood it is when I start to feel like that, it's almost like I've been single for so long that I am not used to having people in my space all the time. So it's almost like the universe gives me the presence of having somebody next to me. So that way when it happens, I'll be more comfortable, you know, because I'm a hermit. I've been single so long, like it's crazy. And not all the time, but it's like I'll be in a relationship and then I'll be single for 10 years kind of thing. And so I think you're just being prepared for what's to come. I had the Three of Wands at the bottom. It's preparing you, basically. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Lovers, the Hierophant. You're in a divine connection already. You're not single. It's like somebody has already got claims on your heart. And then I had the Two of Cups at the bottom. When you start to feel that way, though, I do feel it's the universe or, you know, God telling you, like, hey, get ready. You know, get your space together. But it's kind of the way I'm feeling they're telling you. Oh, my baddie girl, it's your turn. Laminus, yes, babe. I think there's one spot after you open. All right, Batty, it's your turn, love. Your turn. Okay, how did A feel after your first date? Ooh. You're welcome, Angelica. I can't believe it, Batty. You got you a man? What? I'm happy for you. All right, let's see. How is this next date gonna go? Or how do they feel? I have the Two of Cups at the bottom. You two could be very different, like yin and yang, but it works. Like they feel like you two go together well. I think he's like telling himself this could be the one. This could be the one. Hold on. There's too many cards. I think that they love how strong you are and how truthful you are, and they love the conversations. It's almost like a wish fulfillment for them. They got a crown sitting there. Like in my book, she wears a crown. She's the empress. She's the one I've been looking for now. Like I may not have to be single, but I think he's coming from a very logical place, a very 3D place, not from like an actual like heart space yet, but it does look like he's internalizing it as this is a good opportunity and I'm going to continue to do it, based on the fact that they had a good time and they appreciate you a lot, like the conversations the two of you had. And like I said, I think you two are very different. You may not be their usual type, or they may not be your usual type, but it just seems to work. But I love that for you. Come back and give me all the details, please, ma'am. Still, yes, if you can get on the free list, but I think the free list just closed, so. But I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to try another time, babe. Oh, that's cute. I'm happy for you, Betty. All right, Marissa. Will Vaughn come back to post? Wait. Will Vaughn come back to see you again? I definitely see them coming back. I think that you two have very fond memories of one another, which aren't going to go away. I feel like they... I'm trying to see, hold on, what they're telling me. It's like they fought against it long enough, you know, like they've tried to deny their feelings long enough, because this guy holds the Ace of Wands, which 5 Wands, Ace of Wands equals 6 of Wands. So they're definitely going to come back for like a reignition, I guess, or to like end the conflict within themselves, because like I said, they have a lot of memories of you and thoughts of you and wanting to be around you, but it's like, is it too late? Has she moved on? But I do feel like they will come back around. All right, Doctor. Oh, thank you, Sil. I appreciate you, babe. Will Gemini wish on your birthday? Oh, wish you a happy birthday? Let's see. Well, the Gemini wish Doctor happy birthday. I would check the energy again, like closer to your birthday, because what I'm feeling is they're definitely gonna think about it. They've been thinking about it, but they're weighing like, should I just leave this as something that's done and over with, or should I like come in and restart something? Because I guess like even a happy birthday can be like a new start. So they're kind of like sitting on it, like what they want to do right now. But I think if they miss it, they're gonna feel really bad about it. Just know, even if they don't physically say happy birthday, they're in their head wishing you a happy birthday. And my clock right now is at 6:16, so 616 can mean something to you. Maybe that's their birthday, like June 16th. I know that's a Gemini birthday, but I'm not sure. Hey there, Nita. Welcome, my love. Well, happy early birthday, Doctor. They got a week. They got a week. All right, Space Cowboy. Okay, general for Jason. What does Jason need to know right now for his greatest and highest good? Mr. Road Trippin'. Whoa. Calm down. This deck is getting feisty on me. I think this is even the deck that you gave me, or that you gifted me. Well. Okay. I kind of feel like Spirit is all about your new connection here. We got the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords at the bottom. It's kind of like you're transmuting something. This gives me the energy of like whoever you're dealing with right now could be like your true partner compared to a mirror reflection of possibly somebody that you had in that place before. And I don't know why I'm getting that. It's almost like it feels like shadow versus light. Like this is a more light version compared to a darker version. Almost like the other one was shadow and this one is light. But they're all about it. You're coming into alignment, and if you haven't found them yet, you will. I love it. That's crazy. Aww. No crying. You have a great weekend, Angelica. Alright, so no Space Cowboy. Kiki. Will you end up with Vicky? Let's see. Will Kiki end up with Vicky? That rhymes, Kiki and Vicky. Kiki Vicky. That's kind of cute. I like that. Will they end up together? I feel like there's definitely a chance if the two of you can overcome your fears around relationships. I do feel that it's going to be complicated at first, but I think things will come into alignment later as long as you're like open, emotionally balanced, you know, both on the same page. It definitely has the potential to for you two to be together. Space Cowboy, you are late, boo. I'm so sorry. If I do it for you, I'd have to do it for everybody. So, come back on Sunday. Alright, Scorpio. General Love. Scorpio and Roberts. Right, Robert? Okay. I kind of feel like you and him both have similar patterns on the way that you think and the way that you act, except for you are a more mature version of them. Uh, I think there's some kind of enlightenment coming, some kind of truth being spoken, some kind of commitment being made in the near future that's going to make you both very happy. Just understand that, not saying one is better than the other, but you've processed more than they have. So they have a tendency to be more reckless with their words. They have a tendency to, you know, make moves out of like spite or just because, right? But I do feel like there's going to be a conversation between the two of you that's going to bring light to a situation, and it's kind of like you two know you're meant to be together, and so it's like, why the fuck not? Let's go get married tomorrow, kind of thing. But don't do anything too reckless. Is all I'm gonna say. All right, Jennifer. What are Carlos's current feelings and intentions? Let's see. I'm just saying something like that. Some kind of wild idea. Like, oh, let's make a pact that if we're not married or with somebody else by 50, we're going to marry each other or something weird. Alright, let's see. Wedding bells to the altar. Carlos's current feelings and intentions. Alright. If you two haven't been talking, I do feel there's going to be like a resurrection of this connection in the near future. Be careful though, because this person is coming in as a page. Like, ready, let's do this. Now, the one thing about pages is it can be a good offer kind of card, but it's also a very like no expectations for the future, just YOLO. I'm doing this, so there's not a lot of thought behind it. It's just like, okay, it's a good idea, let's go. Um, so I would say check back on their energy, see if maybe they show up as a king or an emperor or something like that. But for now, I feel like you're kind of like sending out messages to this person and they're responding. Or the universe is sending messages to this person. And what's funny is like we've got a couple knights at the bottom and an ace of cups. Um, Still, knights, they're kind of wishy-washy too. But it's a younger energy, so it looks like they're excited to do it. If it's a newer connection, then it's like, I'm all about it right now. Like, this sounds like a great thing. Let's do it. YOLO. I just keep hearing YOLO. I don't know why. I rarely say that. Alright, so next. He's gonna respond. Believe it. Okay, what's coming towards you in love, single? What is coming towards you in love? I feel like there's somebody that walked away from you or never like fully committed to you coming back around. Um, and the way that I'm feeling is like the grass was not greener on the other side. They didn't get what they were looking for. I don't feel that they're fully invested now either, to be honest. I feel like they may be fresh out of a relationship or they're lonely, they're wanting to settle down with you kind of thing. Um, it could also mean that they walked away from you, they miss you, and they're coming back around because they didn't find anybody better than you. And I feel like this is going to happen more around like Scorpio season. But I do feel it's like something you need to really weigh out within yourself before making any like decisions to invest into it. All right, bacon, eggs and bacon. Are things ever gonna be okay? You're welcome, baby. Thank you for being here. KH and you. Are things ever gonna be okay? The song right now is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. The Spirit's kind of telling me to tell you that their best advice for you is to think of things from your mind space. Is this somebody that when you're in trouble, are they there for you? When you need them, are they there for you? Or are you the one that's always there for them and they never make up their mind? I feel like it's still kind of up in the air where it's gonna go. But Spirit's kind of telling me, like, is this something that you really want to happen? Can you see it actually happening? Can you picture it in your head being this wonderful thing that this person has enough emotional maturity or enough like enough understanding of like their love languages, or like actually being committed? Because I feel like this person is very like 1 minute there, 1 minute not. And is that what you deserve? I think this person is more of a lesson for you. um like you want it to be a great thing, right? And you're willing to invest in it, whereas this person, I don't feel shows up for you. And that's where you need to ask the question, is this person like somebody that deserves me? So I don't know why they told me that. They're not really telling me where it's gonna go, but I do feel like, if you're willing to wait the long haul, eventually it could be good. But do you want to do that? Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. That's crazy that it's a random, person on my playlist. All right, Sky. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here, and thank you for giving me a giggle. I appreciate it. All right, Sky. What are John's next actions? Let's see. Well, that looks like a hot mess express to me. I'm so sorry, Sky. Oh, man. He has no freaking clue where he's going. Two of wands, two of coins, eight of swords, five of swords. Like, he is fighting so hard not to do anything. And I don't know why. Like, I feel like panic, fear, just encompassing, right? That was wild. Ten of wands, five of swords, five of cups. No. No. Don't wait on this man. This man is like very much like, I don't know. Like, they're not a type to ever make up their minds. Maybe you're dealing with a mutable sign like Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. I don't know. I just feel like this person has no clue. No clue what they're doing. I'm not saying that they don't have feelings for you. What I'm saying is like that maybe the feelings they have for you are so strong that it just throws them completely off of their game. Like, cuz they're a mess when it comes to you. What do I do? Where do I go? Whatever the just stuck in their head doing nothing. And I'm not gonna be the reader that will gas you up. Like, if I see something, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna sell you a dream. There's too many people out there trying to sell people dreams. I'm not one of those. But if you want a real answer from what I can see, I'll give it to you. It's just I'm not a sugar coater, I guess you could say. Okay, so you're seeing this guy, CJ. Shit, Pisces are freaks too. I have no idea. Okay, so you're seeing this guy who's in love with you. Okay, so he says he's in love with you. But when y'all communicate, there's lots of issues. Be careful that he's not gaslighting you. That's the energy I feel. A lot of times people will rush into love. They'll love you on the second date. But then they start to almost make you a problem to make you feel like you're not good enough for them because they don't feel good enough for you. And a lot of times that's why there's so many issues with understanding one another, is because somebody has intentionality to confuse you because they feel insecure. Yep. Be careful that this person isn't a narcissist or has narcissistic personalities, because what I'm getting is they have severe fear of true connection. It's almost like they'll lock it down real fast. They'll try to marry you within a year, but it comes from a place of like trying to possess you instead of being a partner for you. So it's almost like they know they're the problem, but they've got to make you the problem. And so what you're seeing in the communication is you're just more emotionally stable and they're not. So they're constantly picking up on what's wrong, right? What's wrong with it? Let's talk about what's wrong with it. You don't believe the dream, right? I honestly feel like they're gaslighting you, to be honest. I don't, either that or they're just very insecure, and so it's a projection of their insecurities onto you. But I don't like that. Whatever that was, I don't like it for you. Be careful with them. Of course he wants to marry you. Mm-hmm. And how long have y'all known each other? Patricia, thank you for your donation. I'm just telling you, you've got to be careful of the people that are quick to fall in love and quick to lock you down because they are insecure. I'm telling you. All right, Patricia, I'm going to read for Diamond Girl and then I got you. But I wish you the best always. I'm not trying to discourage you, but a lot of times it's projections that come out. General love for Diamond Girl. Oh. It's already planned, but they're not going to tell you anything about it. The moon and the high priestess. This is something that's going to come out of like the dark, out of the quiet. Almost like God putting this gorgeous man in front of you. An emperor, mind you. Could be an Aries, a Pisces, Cancer. It's there already in the 5D. Like Spirit's already got it aligned. You just gotta wait patiently. Ew. I like that. I like that. Girl, my throat doesn't want to act right. I don't know what is wrong with it. Like, I had tonsillitis, yes. But it's like once I start talking, because I don't do a lot of talking except for like with my grandson. And so when I get to talking, my throat starts hurting. I'm like, I thought it went away, but I guess not. Thank you for sending me virtual hugs. I'm sending them right back to you, love. Alright, so your question, Patricia. Yeah, Pisces are wild. But they can be both, you know. What do you need to know about the guy you're seeing? Gene, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're talking about the Pisces, it depends on the person that they're with, honestly. Like, if their person is lame, so is the encounters. Now, if the person is a wild one, oh, they're all about it. It's all energy. Yeah, I dated, my husband was a Pisces. They're wild. Okay, what do you need to know about the guy you're seeing right now? Any red flags or good messages? All right, let's start with tarot first, and then we'll get some oracles and see. Let's see. Show me the guy that Patricia is dating. Any warnings, any red flags? What does she need to know? Okay. Um, there's good and there's bad. You know, I think everything comes with shadow and light. There's definitely some shadow here. This person could have the habit of like getting with people that they benefit from, right? Or they've had people in their past that have taken from them. And so there's a fear surrounding like giving too much or whatever within this connection. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like you two do have very similar backgrounds, or there's something that connects you through your experiences. I'd say it's balanced. I feel like it's something you've been waiting for. And whether it be a blessing or a lesson, the one thing I will say is like ride the F out of the lesson if it's a lesson, right? Like just have fun with it. Don't don't jump in saying, "Is this my husband?" and blah blah blah. You know, just go with the flow, see how things go, see how they move. But let's get some of these. Okay, well that definitely came out in reverse, but I'm gonna keep it that way just because. Okay. I think their shadow side is very loud. Um, they get overwhelmed and confused very fast. So, as much as they daydream about this being forever, you know, I don't feel like they're gonna give you enough space. Um, they're gonna, I don't know, it feels like pressure because of their confusion. They may ask you a lot of questions: where you been, what you're doing, almost like chasing you because of something that happened to them, and I'm not sure what that was. Um, I would say that as long as you can keep healthy boundaries with this person and definitely don't overgive, things can be okay. But I do feel that they have a habit of getting in their head and it like spiraling. I would say just take it easy, get to know them. And if they start to be too much, make sure to take your space. And really consider it, because they still have some healing to do, but everybody does. In some place it says destiny. They're trying to find their destiny. They're daydreaming about this as if like you could be their destiny, but at the same time they're overwhelmed, they're confused, they're chasing. You two could just be, you know, on two different levels. But I do feel there's a fondness here. Maybe this would be like, what would you consider it? Like a trauma bonding experience. It's kind of what it feels like, maybe. I wouldn't say it's necessarily like a red flag, but those are just things that they want you to look out for. And, you know, make a rational decision around, like, can I see myself with this person for the long run? Or am I just going to enjoy it until, like, it does what I think it's going to do? He is overwhelming. Well, that's because he's overwhelmed. Don't let him project his overwhelmingness onto you. You're more detached. That's good. I mean, being detached can be good. Yeah, that's probably what I'm feeling, is like people that are detached, others don't understand how to do that. You know, they get super overwhelmed easy. But yeah, thank you again for your donation, Boo. I hope it works out for you. I mean, enjoy it until you can't anymore. All right, Lauren. But my favorite quote is, if you get on the wrong train, get off at the nearest exit, because the longer that you stay on the wrong train, the more it's going to cost you in the end. So at some point, if you feel that this person ain't it, get off at the next stop. Don't try to ride it out, because it's going to cost you. All right, let me scroll back to your question, Lauren. Sorry. I'm on a rant. Could I look at love for the near future for you? Yes, I can. I would be happy to. Let's see, Lauren. Love for the near future. Okay, I think the opportunity is going to present itself, but for now, Spirit's like, hold tight. Because I feel like you're going to be tested in the meantime before the person that's meant for you comes, right? I think that there's something that comes that you're still having to almost like stand your ground against. Like maybe it's a person from the past that constantly does you wrong. And you're having to learn that the difference between a man that looks good and a man that is good, or a man that you were attracted to because of trauma instead of a man that you're attracted to because of your healing. It's kind of like you're in the in-between. So Spirit's like, just hang tight. I kind of get like December, maybe the new year time. But I definitely feel like Spirit's like, right now you're learning a lesson. Right now you need to keep from settling, you know, because sometimes, especially around holidays, we want somebody to be there with us. We want a partner. We want a companion, you know, because it's a lonely world out there. But don't settle for something that's, you know, not it, just to have somebody by your side is kind of what it's saying. All right, Burton. Okay, you would like a reading regarding love for the rest of September and October. All right, Boo, I got you. 1 second. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let's see. Are you into anime? It's like, was attracted to the anime deck for some reason. All right, let's see. Okay. This gives me the energy that you're going to be pleasantly surprised in the month of September, October, probably more October. It's almost like it goes 0 to 100 real fast. And I don't know how the two of you come together. I don't necessarily see like a past involved, but I do feel like whatever it is, it's gonna shake you up in a good way, right? Ten of Cups is great, amazing. It's the happy ever after card, right? But it's almost like you you were wanting somebody, but this person is like above and beyond what you were asking for. Like they're a giver. They're could be a Scorpio. Could happen during Scorpio season. I get a lot of water energy from this person, but this person is coming to change up your life in a good way. All right, Burton, that's what I got for you. Yeah, mind games are not it at all. You know, my problem is like, I'll know somebody's playing mind games with me and I'll just play them right back. And then they get totally confused. It's so funny. But I try not to do that anymore because I know it's not a good thing. But I'm like, okay, you want to play? Let's play. You know? We'll just build this whole thing. General reading. You're welcome, Burton. They started playing mind games. I just detached, but it is kind of fun to like turn it back on them so they can see what they're doing. All right, general for culture, or at least in my past. I don't do that now. Really, I don't be messing with nobody. General reading for culture. Spirit's like, I don't know if you're currently going through this, but it's like things are kind of quiet. And like you're wanting to like, I don't know, find some excitement. So maybe you're doing things that you don't necessarily consider to be like, oh, that's what I want forever, but like I feel like you're trying to find the fun in a period of you like finding yourself and your mission and your purpose. Either that or you're like praying for that spark. You're praying for something to just show up and like break the silence. That's why I feel like there's some silence here that you're wanting to be broken, or like maybe you're praying for like whatever is going on into your life to like get shook up a little bit. I think you're gonna get it. It's just, I feel like they're kind of laughing like this is just the season and you're like running in circles. Like let's say somebody puts you in a cage and you're just spinning out of control wanting something to happen, and Spirit's like, just chill, just calm down, just calm down. I don't know why, but that's the way it feels. It's like this is a purposeful thing, but you're like fighting against it. You're like ramming your head against the cage like, no. And I think as soon as you can surrender that frustration of like needing to do something, that's when things are going to flow in and start to make more sense to you. So if you're like confused and you feel like no matter what you do, you're running in circles, it's because you're intentionally being put into like a cage to kind of save you from yourself and like have you to find a different perspective or find yourself, love yourself, get comfortable with your energy. I don't know, but the pictures they show me is so funny. It's like, why are you doing this? No, boring is not bad. Oh, Taurus men are something else. They're stubborn. Current feelings and intentions of our war and war toward you. Let's see. Our one's feelings for them is. You could be seeing sevens a lot. This connection requires a lot of patience. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know what they want. And it's because they've been hurt a lot in the past and, you know, they've got to heal those things. And I feel like you're just going to have to be patient with them. If you want them, you're going to have to be patient. Because I don't see any movement. It's just like they're lost in the sauce a little bit. So no movement right now, but you can check back. You know, it might happen. If they do come forward and do something, it's going to come from a place of still not knowing for sure that's what they want to do. Just like a reckless type of, like they all of a sudden do something just because, you know, they don't have intention behind it. It's just, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Let me do that. All right. I think he'll be okay, Patricia. You gotta do what's best for you regardless. All right, so now we're on Nabrisha. You know what I've noticed? A lot of people, the ones that talk the most, they hide the most too. It's like they'll tell you a lot, but it's the things they don't say that are the most important. The thing is, Patricia, if you've got a gut feeling that this person has bad intentions, leave, right? Don't listen to us psychics and tarot readers to tell you what to do. I would just say, if you feel it's wrong, leave. If you don't, then stay. And as soon as you know that it's not right, leave. Like, get off the train early, like I said. But I think you'll be okay. Nabrisha. I think it's on you, Jean. No, Brisha, no, Nabrisha. It's your turn, Jean. What does love look like for the rest of the month? Alright, let's see. How does Jean's love life look like for the rest of the month? Ooh, victory. Somebody's going to give you some attention. Okay. I think they're finally going to make the decision to claim you. Whoever this is. You're magnetically, like, irresistible. But they've kind of been sitting... Like, what they feel inside is that this could be a great thing. Like, they adore you. They put you on a pedestal, almost. But they've been sitting at this crossroads like, I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? It looks like they're finally gonna make that little bit of like, hey, you want to go on a date? Hey, you want to talk? Hey, you look good today. Whatever, you know. They're gonna finally make that decision. Yeah. Ride that pony, huh? It's been slow coming too. But it's here. We need Gene to have some babies. And give me some babies. Like Gene said, yeah, you gotta tell people how to treat you. And then you align with the right ones. All right, I guess we're done then, my loves. You're like, I didn't want the Taurus to come and say nothing. I wanted the Virgo to come say something. Like, wrong earth sign, Lord. Please send the other ones. Yeah, I don't think Taurus and Leos go well together at all, period. Like, I don't. They're just two very fixed. Like, two fixed people together, to me, that's just a recipe for disaster. But I love you guys. Thank you for always showing up and supporting me. Y'all are amazing. And I will see y'all again on, what is it, Sunday? Yes. And Jeannie, please, no more injuries. Stay still. Get you one of them little pinchers that you can reach for stuff with, you know? I don't know. A walker, some. But I wish you all the best. Love you. Good night.